So today I thought it could be really interesting to talk about how life is after spiritual awakening, because I'm sure you, as many of us, myself included, kind of go down this rabbit hole when we first really encounter spirituality online and um, define for ourselves what that means and have these life-changing experiences. And in the beginning, it's so fun, it's so exciting, it's like being reinvigorated, and you're so optimistic about everything, and you think life is gonna start changing. The world is suddenly gonna change along with you. And then you find yourself a couple of years down the road. You've consumed so much knowledge, you've had these experiences, and you ask yourself, what now? And that is the real question, my friends. What now? Now that we have this spiritual awareness of what life really is and our role in it, what now? Is it that we're all meant to go live in an ashram and devote ourselves to our spiritual practice 24/7? Is only that a true spiritual path? Is only meditating 3 hours a day a spiritual path? Or can we be a part of this society in a spiritual context? Can we be a part of this society while being awake? And the answer is we have to. And although I do think there's a lot of good things that come to fully devoting yourself to your spiritual path and living kind of like a monastic lifestyle, living in an ashram, surrounding yourselves by those people, that's really good. But is it possible for all of us? I guess if we want something hard enough, of course it is. But maybe eventually, maybe down the line, is it possible here, directly in this moment, to give up everything you have and follow the life of your dreams? Yes, but. And why is it not a yes and? Yes, but. But what about those of us who have other people who are dependent on us? Whether it is children, I have children, whether it is elderly parents or family members. Some of us do live life of service to others, and whether it's just a season in our life or our entire life, it is possible that there are those who cannot just give up their job, give up their housing, and chase this adventurous lifestyle. And I'm gonna go out on a limb and say it's most of us. If you are not someone living in the West, a big problem is gonna be money in order to do that. And you're gonna hear it so much from the spiritual community, abundance mindset. And yes, you can be rich while not having anything. You can, if your mind is right. But the moment you're gonna try to buy a plane ticket, or maybe even try to get a visa if you're asylum seeker, stuff like that can be difficult. We all have different paths. And what is happening is online, the path of spirituality is no longer seen as a path. It is seen as a destination. And what does that destination look like? Everyone happy, living this utopian lifestyle, traveling a bunch, like seeing especially countries in the East, really living their life to the fullest, or so it seems to us. But what is the path of spirituality really? It is about going inward, the inward journey. And sure, some of us want to have adventure and excitement And that will come when the time is right for you. But don't think that because you are not living that life, you're not attracting that abundance, you're not on that beach, that it doesn't mean that you are not spiritual enough because you're unable to attract those things using the law of attraction to you. That's simply not true. Spirituality is a path. I will say it again, not a destination. And it is not this whitewashed utopian destination that we have seen it portrayed as. It's rocky, it's messy, it's traumatic at times. Because if we truly want to ascend our consciousness, as so many people put it online, out there, we have to first find out what are the things that are holding us down, in the sense that what are the things that tether us to this existence? Why have we been chosen to live our particular path? Why are we here? What are we meant as individuals to learn from our individual experience? We are all surrounded by different people. What have those individuals around us been sent to teach us about ourselves, holding up the mirror to ourselves? What is it that we need to work on? And that's scary at times. That's not fun at times. But boy, oh boy, is it necessary. And unfortunately, that path for a lot of us includes a lot of trauma. And as a mentor of mine once said, spirituality does not have to be a path of suffering. No, it does not. You don't need to suffer to ascend. But for a lot of us, that does not mean that we won't suffer. That does not mean that we won't have these absolutely traumatic, heartbreaking experiences in our life. And you are not less spiritual because you are having these experiences after your spiritual awakening. If anything, you're going to be more aware of them. If anything, you're going to be more aware of the fact that people are going to constantly mistreat you. And what you have control over is how you react. You've heard that a lot, but it's true. If it's not meant for you, let it go, set it free. And it sounds so simple, and that is something that I am trying to do so hard at this point in my life. We have this tendency of holding on to things that no longer serve us, people that no longer serve us. Yes, Miss Ia. See, Miss Ia knows. She knows. She knows her own worth. Yeah. Miss Ia. Who's so loud? 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 You want to stand here? And where was I? People that no longer serve us. Situations that no longer serve us. Cycles of action that no longer serve us. Thought patterns that no longer serve us. And what do? We hold on. We see it's not good for us. And if you're feeling stuck after your spiritual awakening, I urge you to go inward. Time to evaluate and reevaluate exactly those things. What does not feel good? What does not feel good when you consume it, when you surround yourself with it, when you spend time with, on, around it? You don't have to have an intellectual reason why. Based on your own feelings alone, that's enough. And it's kind of like preaching to the choir at the moment, because that's what I've realized in my own life as well. I am holding on to things that are not good for me. and it's time to let go. And Miss Ia is no longer happy, so I think that is all. Hi, Miss Ia, that I have to say today. And I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day. And maybe let me know what are some of the things you are letting go of. And then we can support each other down below. Yeah, okay. Bye-bye.